Alright, so here we go in this first game of the best of 5 between Tit and kynesie, round of 16. Still best of 5. Next round is going to be best of 7, so then it's just a bit harder to play. It takes more time and you need to play more sieves, but right now it's still quite short. Could be better for these players, I think, in this round because they both play few sieves and there's a sieve reset at game 4. So
And
we're gonna see a lot of India and Port and Japan and stuff like that, I
nice.
think.
And did I tell you that Tit vetoed Hudson Bay and Kynesie vetoed Tibet?
Ah, interesting.
Do you want to introduce the players?
I guess he vetoed. Yeah, but just want to talk about what you said.
Okay.
I guess Tit vetoed because Hudson Bay is a big water map where kynesie would be the most comfortable. Like it's the map with the most water in the besides Alaska maybe, and I guess kynesie didn't like Tibet because there's absolutely no water. I don't know. You can introduce the players.
Well, we have here in the color blue Tit playing as India versus Kynesie in the color red, and he's playing Portuguese on Manchuria. And we have 4 TP in spawn, 2 TPs in each base, kind of. One is for sure in base, and the other one a little bit out of base. And I think it's the first game in this tournament what I cast where we have only where we have this spawn of the map.
Could be. Yeah, so it's a game in Shoya because it's game 1. So yeah, it's the same map with the same livestock and wood treasures and stuff. And it's gonna be that's actually big. Kynesie is stealing two yaks. These yaks would give some XP to India, and well, just picking 2 of them like that is quite big, honestly. Kynesie could even snare Tit now, honestly. Like, the expert can totally kill the elephant, so he should just snare him and yeah, just fight. I don't know why Kynesie is running from the elephant. But yeah. Anyway, he did get these 2 yaks.
Yeah, that's not so nice for Tit here. While Kynesie have already 5 yaks and Tit only 3. As India, of course, he like to have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna win the series? Do you have any one of the players in mind who could beat the other?
Wait, there was a betting on this match?
Yes, there
Oh,
was a
I
betting.
forgot. Fuck. I don't actually know who's gonna win anyway.
It was actually really close bettings. I think it was
Yeah.
52 for Kynesie and 48 for Tit.
It's like, I don't know. I really don't know who wins. Like, it's really close, I would say, and they know each other. It's even like not just about their skill. It's also just that they know each other so well and they played so many games that it's probably gonna matter a lot. What kind of play styles they take. Maybe they're gonna try to surprise each other and do strats they usually don't do just because they know each other so well. So I think it's really unpredictable because of this.
And there we go. We have a big water deck. This I like a lot. Can you tell us something about this deck?
Well, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards, I think, for water.
Nice.
That's
And we have also a
1/3
fort.
of the, yeah, 1/3 of the deck is dedicated to water, so I can tell you he's just gonna go water directly for sure because he also doesn't have any unit
Schooners.
shipment. Like,
Schooners is coming in.
yeah, literally no unit shipment, so that's just like super water focused. Tit's deck is of course also very water focused, but not as much. You can see he got like quite a few unit shipments, and what is this card in H1? The boat stuff. Ah, that's interesting.
Wow.
They train much faster and they give more XP. Alright. We'll see if he actually gets to ship that.
Well, he first is going for the small wood trickle. So yeah, we see here an Agrafort is going up. And do you know the
Oh.
strategy of these voids here?
He's trying to block the aggro maybe?
He was to, but no, he built it here, and this is really, really close to the water. He wants
Yeah,
to also go water, and he's look with how many villagers. How many are there? 4 on the wonder.
But I don't actually think that's like a bad place to drop the aggro for Tit. I mean, he's anyway gonna fight on water, right? So might as well get the aggro there. Is it 2 dogs already going down for kynesie? Yes.
Insane.
But Tit didn't have the dog wagon in his deck, I think, the kind of like Asian schooners.
No, he don't
So he's not gonna water boom himself, probably. I mean, he might still drop a dock and make fishing boats because it's not super expensive, especially for India on EP. But probably not gonna go for water boom. So I think he's really gonna try to fight the water.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm curious to see if the Agrafort can kill the fishing boats.
Well, does it say something here in the stats about it?
It's 25 with there's range resist of the fishing boat. So it's gonna be only half the attack, I think. It's not very scary. It's like 12 attack against boats, not so much range. The aggro is good, I think, against warships, but I don't know if it's gonna use its anti-water attack against fishing boats. Anyway.
No military building for kynesie. He's walling up his docks.
Yeah, he's actually walling up his docks, which is really funny. And that's okay market. 1 TP for kynesie. And well, I mean, it's kind of like standard port boom. So far, he just made the extra walls, but right now there's everything kind of normal. Although now there's a tower going up, okay, already. So
yeah, to defend for sure the water.
The water and the walls at the same time, because the tower can't be sieged down behind the wall, and any sepoy sieging this wall will get shot.
Yeah,
so
and
that's pretty smart.
He sieged down the wall so that kynesie is not able to see what kind of units are popping out from the aggro fort, that he don't have so much line of sight. I think this wards are not in line of sight. When he pops his stuff here behind, gonna be fine. Oh wow.
Oh, and now the Great Wall going down with 2 villages.
The Great Wall of kynesie.
But there's a sepoys coming just in time.
But look, Tit is going for 3 TPs, and we will for sure see on top stagecoach.
Yeah, probably. No villager dying, I think. He's gonna be able to finish his wall. Tit produced really like 3 sepoys or something. Really not making a lot of units so far. Investing in the trading posts, shipping the wood for the trading post, and then the wood trickle because it's like kind of a villager shipment. No dog for Tit, just dropping that aggro there and training a couple of sepoys, and actually not pressuring at all. He just really was pretty passive, in fact.
The problem is now for kynesie with his water boom, it's not so easy, I think, to dodge the line of sight of the aggro fort. When you have Ottoman consulate, do you think that this might be line of sight of Tit?
What will be line of sight?
Here, the end of the water, because kynesie would need to bring all his fishing boats here. But maybe
that's a lot. I don't think auto consulate gives you so much line of sight that it would give so much more, but maybe. I'm not quite sure. Oh, picking that deal. And the wall is like annoying for Tit right now, but he can still go around it. So he's maybe gonna be able to annoy kynesie a little bit there. At least siege down his trading post or harass the villagers. Meanwhile, kynesie got already 17 fishing boats. But he's not booming so hard right now. He's stacking for an age up.
He did make the first upgrade in the dock for his fishing boats that they gather faster. Do you know how much? 20% or 15%?
That's 10%, and the second one is 20%. And he shipped the second card already, like the rendering plant stuff. It's like 30%. It's an insane upgrade. and he shipped it first. Oh, this villager is gonna die probably if he pays attention.
Yeah.
He got great code, but it's still gonna die.
A dog is going up here for Tit.
Yeah, so looks like he's finally deciding to fight on water, and but he's gonna age up meanwhile and get a consulate.
Advanced dog is coming in.
Oh wow! All right, that's a very surprising card.
Did you see? He wanted to place his T-Seaburg in here behind the tower,
But he didn't.
He didn't. He cancelled it and placed it here. Maybe he didn't want to make a gate, or he
I'm not sure.
didn't want to place it because he don't have any kind of units to protect it.
He could have shipped it from his tower directly.
Yeah. Oh,
If you wanted to place it there. Oh yeah, the Agrafod really doesn't do that much against fishing boats.
yeah, it's really nothing.
Yeah,
And
it's
another
12,
dog.
12
Look here,
attack.
another dog for Tit.
Yeah, the thing is that you can train fishing boats faster with that card actually also. And garrison them inside of your dock and they get an insane attack when you have advanced docks. And they can definitely kill the red fishing boats as well. You see the ships take 1/3 less of the time to train. And more range actually also for the attack. And 100% more attack. So it's like, I think 300 siege max or something. It can kill the caravels in 3 shots. It's pretty crazy.
So stagecoach here on top and Ottoman consulate. So now we can see. You see, it's almost line of sight here. There's nothing, not much left. That can also be now from this caravel.
With the caravel, it's quite hard to say.
Yeah. Ah, you see, until where? So this is really a smart placement, I think.
Yeah, it's a good placement. Kynesie ship 1k gold. I'm not sure what he did with it. I think he trained some frigates maybe, or as his organ guns. I didn't see. Oh yeah, there's organ guns next to the tower. So that's what he did with his...
oh wow, the Agrafod, look, it's going down.
Yeah.
It is going down.
It is definitely gonna go down, and with the war it's really hard for T to do anything about it, to attack these organ guns. So yeah, that's it. The Agrafod is down, gonna be a lot of XP for Kynesie as well. And with the frigate, there's a really good window here for T to pressure. The problem of organ guns is that they're really not great against warships. Oh, T bringing his only caravel.
Do I need to fix the sound now because on water it's always a bit more noisy than...
Not sure. That dog got a nice attack because it had advanced stock, but there's not 10, there's no 5 fishing boats inside. Only 5, I mean, no 10 fishing boats, so it doesn't do much attack. Oh, Tit trying to kill the caravel popping, and he got it, but he had to use both of his special abilities.
Oh, but he's going to lose this...
frigate maybe.
Frigate.
I think he didn't use the ability. Oh, the frigate died to the dock. And then he can use his frigate to kill the organ guns because they're so bad against warships. And look at this. Oh man. Can you click on the frigate? Yeah, look how slowly the HP is going down when it gets shot.
He tried to
Oh
rescue
wow.
them.
Yeah, it's gonna die, I think. Even if it escapes with 14 HP, it's not super relevant.
But,
Wow.
look at this.
This was a nice shot from Kynesie there. But honestly, Kynesie could have made just more curves. I guess he made organ guns because he wanted to kill the Agrafort, but curves are much more powerful against water. He maybe didn't need 4 organ guns.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this was a good decision from him.
A tower trying to go up.
Yeah, look, so many villagers are here and you can build it with 3 or with 4, I'm not sure. But
With
it looks
4.
like only
Somehow.
3.
Yeah.
Only 3 are building.
Oh,
Oh,
siege elephants! They should shoot at the frigate. They need
They're
to.
running in.
They can kill the frigate quite fast.
Yeah, but there's also here the Kurin. He needs to kill the Kurin first.
Yeah, maybe. No, I don't.
Shoot at the tower.
I think he could have killed the curve with sepoys actually in mini mode, and he just didn't shoot. Like the sepoys were shooting at the explorer all the time, which is useless. And but yes, there's still like a good push here for Teed, I think. He got one siege elephants left. He got the warships, but Kynesie is getting so many upgrades. Can you click on the Teed frigate? Oh, it's pretty laggy. Yeah, they are not upgraded, and Kynesie got that card from H2 also, the warship upgrade. Got insane frigates right now. If you compare the stats, 3k 5 HP and the Teed frigate got 2k HP. It's ridiculous, the difference. So this is gonna matter a lot in water fights. This means that Teed has to invest more into siege elephants if he wants to win, I think, because his frigates are just inferior. Or he needs to upgrade his own warships. We will see. Oh, okay, that's the kind of offshore support card for India. It's more range and more attack. But I feel like it's just inferior to the improved warship card. 25% HP and attack. Here you have more cavalry and a few castadors just shooting at the elephants and sepoys, and the frigates are just so strong.
It's just so nice to see something else in the standard play, to be honest. I mean, to cast it, and I'm pretty sure also to watch it, because it's not something standard to go so heavy on water. We don't have it so many times.
Well, especially not on EP. And so T dropped the TC there and some Raxes. He does have a stagecoach, of course, since a long time here, and still got this TP up there. But he's behind in eco because, of course, Portuguese are booming hard with their town centers and docks. And he's just getting more map control, kind of, with his docks because of the advanced dock card. It's gonna boost it, like I said. You see the range attack is just getting so big. I mean, 120 is not that much, but when he garrisons more fishing boats inside, it's gonna be more.
There was a small push coming from Tit with a few sepoys. Cazadors are following the sepoys here. We decided to go back because I believe Cazadors have more range.
Yeah. He should probably be using his sepoys here, actually. Because of course frigates can kill sepoys, but when you're fighting on water, you need to use the frigates to fight the other warships. You can't be shooting at sepoys. So he could bring them and try to kill the coverings, because there's nothing to cover them, really.
Can you show us unit slots?
Let's take a look at this fight first.
Yeah, sure.
Frigate's going in shooting mode. But yeah, he's bringing his sepoys, and that's really good, I think. And his siege elephants, and the curves are just in great danger. He's gonna unpack them and just start shooting at the siege elephants, but he turned just in time and dodged, maybe intentionally. And the cavalries are just dropping there, and inspiration is being used for Tit. And yeah, I don't know. It's quite a close fight. The thing is that if Tit can't push on land anymore because Kynesie would make more units on land, for example, he would be in really big trouble because of his docks that would kill his warships with all the fishing boats. But like, there's really a good push here for Tit, a good window.
Yeah, he's going really forward. This looks really good, actually.
It doesn't look that good now. There's so many castadors for Kynesie in a really good spot. In a nice chow. Oh wait, and there's this volleys on the castador as well. That's interesting. Castadors would be useless when the blue frigates would be shooting at them. So that's tower going down. Yeah, I'm gonna show you unit slots, but there's just so much to talk about. Look, even now, I can't look. We need to look at this now.
Yeah,
it's losing everything.
A lot going on here.
Oh wow! Oh my god. Oh, more coverings. And more siege
But
elephants.
Tit is deciding to go back. Colonial Militia is coming in for ports, and what is this card again? It's the H1 card.
Oh, it's the card that gives a multiplier to all your buildings to warships. So instead of
So it's really good with Colonial Militia and attack.
yeah, right now basically he got 300% more attack on his CC. It's really a lot now, and he can still get the arsenal and get this upgrade to get another 0.5 multiplier against boats, and then his TC would deal like 350 damage or something. Or a bit less actually, wait. Yeah, no. Like 300. But still quite a lot. And he also of course gets the potential of popping the big Minuteman batch. Because when he gets pushed here, this TC, he's probably gonna cause 21 Minutemen out of them.
Yeah, look at the scores. The score is in favor for Tit at the moment.
Yeah.
Because he has much more military unit population.
Yeah, he has just a really good potential here. I think he can close the game
Kynesie
soon.
lost 7 cool marines.
Oh, he has Minutemen popping. 15 of them. Probably gonna pop more. Because he still got the batch of 6 Minutemen.
Yeah,
But he's focusing the elephant and they're really dropping quite fast. Can even see him the elephant with the sea now. But he probably should better be using TC against water because he's really getting pushed hard on water. Only one very low HP frigate left. He's upgrading the attack of his warships, but he has basically no warship left. That Kynesie escaping his very low HP frigate.
Yeah, if Tit can see this, he can just one-shoot it now.
Yeah, the thing is that he can wait with it and like buy time, you know, and bait Tit to try to answer and then go back, or just use a special shot, you know, and then go back. And it's gonna be really close because look, there's more Minutemen coming for Kynesie. I don't think it's gonna be enough against this military, but it can buy maybe enough time that you see the Tit warships are getting cleaned up, but the boats are popping, and so now there's no dock, but he's rebuilding one very quickly so that he can garrison again his fishing boats inside.
Yeah, it's also the frigate there next to the dock. It needs to heal a little bit. It's so low HP, and so it needs to be close to the dock now.
Yeah, this is true. He should be healing his frigate.
And now maybe...
Now Tit is gonna kill the frigate.
now he's killing it.
No, the frigate is gonna die. He even uses the special ability because he's shooting faster, and then you show the other guy can run away. Kynesie trying to wall up quickly here.
Yeah, but he's losing the water.
Yeah, I think he's pretty much losing the game.
Oh,
But
the frigate is popping.
not exactly over.
But there's also coming on top.
2 caravel shipment for boss players, that's very funny. So they really like commit so hard to water. But that's a bit sad. I think ports have a 3 caravel card, which is a very strong card, and he doesn't have it in deck. He could be shipping 3 caravels right now. Oh, this caravel from Kynesie is insanely strong. But the frigate as well.
Here, can you go there next to the first TC? Look at this. He sieged down one TC, and now he's pressuring in the base. There's already mills, and oh my god, so much stuff going on. He has the food in base, and Minutemen are popping.
I think Tit is gonna win the game. If he can really like pressure the mills and then Kynesie doesn't get any food income, he can't make units, and then it's pretty much game over. Plus the fact that Kynesie already lost the water pretty much. He got how many? Like 13 fishing boats, and most of them are garrison.
But do you see any kind of coin mine for Tit left? There's just the one in the middle here, right? But
There is one here.
Yeah, but look also Kynesie here. He had one coin mine. We can even see how the villagers walked back. That there was not a coin mine, and there's no coin left for...
Where is Kynesie
oh, but wait, what is...
Wait, is Kynesie trying to go here? Because he's gonna be in big trouble right now against the sea poison stuff.
But how much coin do you have on this still?
Almost nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, they get such a strong eco. they deplete the coin really fast.
And there we
Yeah,
have the
there comes the
GG from
GG.
Kynesie. He got beaten on water.
Indeed, Tit won this one.
Yeah.
But then again, it's Tit's main civilization. While Kynesie is good at ports, but his main civ is really Japan. So maybe it's gonna be harder now for Tit to play against Kynesie's Japan, especially on land, when he doesn't have a real counter, I guess. We will see. Meanwhile, yeah, this is a pretty good. This was a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Really strong push from Tit on water. Not many mistakes from both players, honestly. Giving sometimes a boat or an artillery piece, you know, but it's normal at some point to also lose some stuff. You can't always micro back, and it was over a pretty solid play from both players, but Tit was just a little bit more. I don't know. I think he was pushing pretty well with his point also in the coverings, and Kynesie didn't have so much to answer.
So let's have a quick look at the stats.
All right.
Because I'm pretty sure the next games we will cast from Tit and Kynesie, they will last a bit longer, because this already was like 25 minutes.
Yes. All right. Tit just being not really behind in resources overall, and yeah, just better trades for Tit. He also killed 24 buildings, which is very relevant. So yeah, let's go out.
GG. Really nice
Yes,
game.
GG.
And what do you think about water when you cast it?
Well, it's much more funny to cast water than to play it, obviously. Well, I'm not joining right now.
Because you're slow?
Well, I don't know, I'm clicking. Oh.
Wait, let's
Pretty
just
buggy.
restart. Age of Empires?
No.
Why?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, just go for it, but it's just... When you say restart Age of Empires fast, I was afraid they think you ask them to restart Age of Empires, you know?
No, yeah, even when they do, I mean, it's not the biggest deal.
Alright. So, 1-0 for Tit, and well, now it's gonna be up to him to pick first, and that's gonna matter a lot, I think. Because, like I mentioned, they know each other very well, which means that they also know each other's civs very well, and they probably played a lot of matchups together, and they know which matchups they like better than which other.
Please enter your password.
Alright. So yeah, they know each other, and they're gonna just...
Opala.
I think they're just gonna try to dodge the matchups they dislike and everything. So when you can pick first, it's actually a very big disadvantage, I think, for Tit and Kynesie.
Yeah, so who picks first? Tit?
Yes. But yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting series. I'm very hyped for it. Game 1 was very nice.
Yeah, I hope now we're gonna see some Aztec maybe, or some Japanese. I can also imagine from Kynesie or Tit. For sure not a water civilization, because they want to keep it. There's still Alaska
Well,
coming, and
I would say,
another-
yeah, exactly what I wanted to say. Tit is going Dutch, because it's another one of the civs he can play pretty well, and it's a very good civ on this map. India is maybe a bit better, but he can't play India anymore anyway, and Dutch is a very good pick, I think. And the thing is that Kynesie can of course counter this with Japan or Aztecs. It's not directly a counter, but it's one of the... It's a decent matchup. Like, to go, I think Japan against Dutch is a decent matchup, and Kynesie could try to play it, I think. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He's probably more comfortable in this matchup than Tit is.
Okay, so let's go. Maybe I should not green up to not pressure the players. I'm just super hyped for this series.
No, it's fine. They can green up whenever they want.
It's always nice to see two mates playing versus each other because they know each other so well and the strats what each of them know, and then it's also easier to counter.
Yeah, sure.
So, and here we go in game 2.
Yeah.
Here. There we go. We're just waiting for Tit to green up.
Yeah. All right. Do you like Gran Chaco?
I like it because it looks a bit similar to Andy's, I need to say, with the same animals. I mean, there's also this white birds, I don't know what is the name of them. And yeah, I like it. I like no TP maps because it's more in my favor of my civilization pool. So yeah, I really like this map. What do you think about this map?
As a caster.
As a caster, I don't mind so much what kind of map it is, as long as the series or the game is interesting to cast and there's a lot of things just happening.
All right. So there we go. We have here on the top of the map Kynesie playing as Japan in the color red.
And we forgot to give Tit one.
Yes. And on the other side of the map, Tit, who is currently up 1-0 now, playing Dutch in the color blue, and that's a coin start, I believe, which is gonna be very, very bad for Japan in this matchup, because obviously coin is really great for Dutch, and it's just kind of useless for Japan. And Kynesie is anyway going for the consulate, which means it's gonna have to chop 107 wood, so that's the old way to do it. It's quite greedy. And he could have maybe stolen that wood, would have helped him. And here 100 foot scouted by Kynesie. They boss going a bit around the ponds. I think they know that that's where the llamas are spawning.
Yeah, I think both players know EP maps pretty well.
Yeah. That's a nice bird also.
Oh yeah. What is it called in English? I'm for sure don't know the English word.
I have no idea. Alright, so Kynesie is up 4 llamas to 2. And oops, sorry, oh, that's a bad misclick, my bad. I wanted to actually scroll up the chat. Yes, okay, only 30 would fall for Tit and nothing else. I think we can go in the fog of war now. And well, I guess Kynesie is gonna, like, he brought boss explorers to drop his shrine here, and he's probably gonna work on this 100 foot right after. While Tit is on the other side and working himself on a 70 wood, which is not bad, but not really gonna help him in age 1, while 100 foot is gonna help Kynesie a lot to age up faster, obviously.
There's still 100 coin on the floor for Kynesie to age up as soon as possible. There's still 2 llamas in game here on top.
Yeah, probably gonna be picked by Kynesie just because it's so much closer. Oh, but he actually poofed back both of his explorers, never mind. To probably to go on that 60 foot treasure. And one of them, at least one of them scouted this llama, so they could be picking it up, but they decided to ignore it. The question is, what kind of decks they have? And,
yeah, let's have a look.
I'm curious about Kynesie's deck, but it's actually really pretty standard Japan deck, I would say. maybe a bit greedy in H3 because there's more crates and no unit shipments besides 9 Yumis and the flaming arrows, like no 5 Nagis, no 8 Ashes. So it's a bit greedy. And he got Colonial Militia, but it's quite a standard Japan deck actually. And what about Tit? Also a rather standard deck. He does have a lot of unit shipments in H3, but overall quite standard.
Do you think both players are gonna go for an FF?
I'm actually really not sure how they would play this matchup. Again, they probably gonna do something surprising. Like last game, Tit was really not going on water at all at start, and then suddenly went very heavy on water.
Better give me the mouse.
Okay.
Okay, here we see 105 coin. Oh, and Kynesie is able to steal it so easy.
So easy for kynesie. Yes.
Yeah, this was a huge mistake from Tit here. Did you introduce the players?
Yeah.
Good.
You did actually, so.
We have here Porto Consulate, Portuguese. So it makes his shrines cheaper and also the age up. It's only 680 food instead of 800. And the first bank is 4 villagers on, going up here. Can you see have 6 llamas too? Yeah. Do you think it's better to put the llamas on the shrine or on the big shrine here on the wonder?
I think it's better on the wonder because then you can have it closer to your TC. You don't really want to be losing this wonder. It's not super important, but it still sucks to lose it. But I think to answer your question, you asked me earlier if they would go FF, both of them, and I think this shows that kynesie is pretty confident that Tit is going to FF, that he's not going to pressure Colonia with Apex or something, because this wonder would not be so far if kynesie expected a rush. So I don't know if Tit will FF, but kynesie I think expects him to FF, and they're probably gonna do that because they're both really greedy players. We will see.
Yeah, here in the H1 shipments there's nothing special, but now there's coming 700 wood for Tit, so I guess he will drop more banks. Like, what else will Dutch do as dropping banks?
Yeah, it's probably just gonna, like you said, FF with banks. And but this was not sure because Dutch can always make some stuff in Colonial against Japan, like make some pikes or even a scum pike pressure. This is possible,
yeah.
But they don't. I mean, I don't think Tit is gonna do it. But he might drop a military building from 700 wood. No, I don't know. We need to see.
Here's a great wall of Japan going up for kynesie, and we can also see. I want to point out that he's shrining in base. He's afraid, I guess, of Tit going for some pikes to siege down, and he's even using here. This is smart. The hunt, what is really close to the edge. And is hoping that he doesn't go for it and siege them down.
Yeah, it's nice to see that kynesie is indeed not really using the middle hunts and as much as possible going on the side.
Yeah, this is very interesting strategy what he's showing us.
But honestly, if he wants to go to 200 pop, he's anyway gonna have to go on this middle hunt at some point, I think.
Yeah, I agree on this. But Tit is not pressuring in any way. He don't have any military building up. You just have 5 banks right now, and yeah, I think he's going to age up soon as well. kynesie, he have a Rex here, but no military units, and also some units here in Q.
Interesting. Maybe gonna try to pressure Dutch a little bit, but it looks late. I mean, he gets 2 Yumis out. And Dutch is already halfway to getting the resources for Fortress. And he just built a market now, he chopped for it. And I think he's gonna have a pretty good macro for the age up. And he's shipping 600 wood now, okay.
Pretty greedy here, 4 villagers and before 600 wood.
And well, I guess kynesie is gonna ship 600 coin and edge himself, but it's gonna be later than Dutch, and Dutch also can use the fast politician, and Well, there will for sure be a small window for Tit to push kynesie, but then again with this wall and everything, we will have to see how it goes. I could imagine some artillery for Dutch, honestly.
Another barracks and 600 coin to go as soon as possible now in Fortress Age for kynesie. Dutch clicked Asia, I believe so.
Yeah, he just did. And he's adding a stable.
Yeah, he have a Rex and now also a stable. So I guess he's going for some skirm routers or skirm has.
Yeah, and he's already training skirms in transition, which I really like.
What is this decision here to have the Bestiarius from the consulate?
Yeah, I guess he could have kept the export for something else, but that's also okay. They're really not bad, and they also upgrade to H3 when automatically when you adjust, so that's okay, I think. He's trying to maybe push out with his small. No, he's maybe just covering these walls. There's another wall going down for kynesie on top.
Oh, he wants for sure to make anything here, losing the explorers. If he don't can shrine more.
He lost boss explorers here, or
Yes.
that's a big mistake?
Yes, boss and base. So now Tit is free to siege down the shrines and maybe be able to make kynesie house, or
And-
at least make him lose a lot of shrines, and he cannot rebuild them. He could do with villagers, but he preferred to here make the second layer of wall.
And kynesie is on 17 shrines, so it's not even like he's already 20 shrines anyway. He would have needed to finish his shrine boom maybe. So losing these two explorers is really painful right now,
But now,
especially in this spot under the TTC.
yeah, indeed. But the only good thing about this is that he could see what kind of shipments are coming, and there's 9 routers who are going as soon as possible here to the base with the skirms together.
Yeah, indeed, 9 Ritters. I'm just not sure what they're gonna do. I mean, Ritters can't siege so well, and skirmishers are not so great at sieging either. I don't know if this is gonna really matter against Wall and Yumi's 9 Ritter shipment. Maybe Tit could have gone for 1k wood and make falconets or something, because I feel like the Ritters are gonna be awkward here. Well, I mean, the wall is gonna go down at some point, but it's taking quite a while, and then the second layer is already going up. A bit late, maybe, but I think it's gonna be in time. Tit probably doesn't know that he can go around it, so he's maybe just gonna try to siege the second layer down, or maybe he's gonna check. 1k wood now for Tit. Okay, that's still okay.
Oh, kynesie is here bringing back the soldiers. He's afraid that it gets sniped while it's bringing up the wall.
Oh,
Some helps. They have better siege, I believe in this, to siege down the shrines.
well, yeah, but pikes are just better at sieging. They're much cheaper, and they have basically the same siege, and they're faster.
How much siege do they have?
A pike has 32 siege and a harp 36,
Oh,
but
this
the
is
harp is an
really not so
H3 unit, and it's more expensive and it's slower. And the pike is just like, yeah, he could have trained, for example, pikes in transition, you know, chopping for pikes, and or even buying for pikes and just making 5 salmon. And but yeah, well, harps are okay.
So many wards. Is this Norosh 40? No, he's not walling until the edge. So no, it's not Norosh 40.
And kynesie shipping 1k wood, so he's really not worried about the pressure right now, and aging to industrial directly.
Oh la la.
And that's why I don't know what exactly Tit is trying to do with these Reuters here, because they're gonna be really kind of useless there.
Yes. I think so.
kynesie wasn't punished in any way. Like, he just built some walls, and Tit sieged down some walls, and he sieged some shrines. Okay, but
Yeah,
kynesie is still on 16 shrines, which is not
Yeah,
bad.
it was on some point 15, but I believe that he rebuilt it with some villagers somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Because both explorers are still dead here in Tit's base.
But it's still fine for kynesie.
Yeah.
And the later the game goes, the better it gets for Japan. They get just much stronger units, and he's H4 already. He got the 4 flaming arrows. Probably gonna ship 4 flaming arrows again and upgrade his Yumis and mix in some anti-cav maybe, and then just push.
Yeah, he's stacking some coin and also wood. But he's spending now all his
I think he
wood,
dropped
so
a TC from this wood. So
he has 3
wait,
TCs.
already 3. Oh my god. From the 1k wood, yeah, he got 2 TCs.
I wanted wait. He units in queue. What did he do? Did he cancel the Yumis? No, I'm not sure. Well, actually, he's just warning.
But it's funny to see that kynesie actually didn't go so greedy, you know, like he shipped 4 villagers only once, and he didn't go really to full shrine pop anytime in the game, but he just went to H4 pretty quickly and walled up. So even if he doesn't have the most incredible Japan eco, he's gonna boom with 3 TCs now. And
He has 3 TCs and he have here a lot of coins still. And
yeah,
well, oh
yeah.
wow. Wait, I hope he now for him that he is shipping the cherry orchards, because if not, he needs to switch to rice paddies.
Yeah, he either needs to chop a ton of wood for rice paddies, which is very slow and painful, or ship cherry orchards, which is an H2 shipment, and he's H4, you know, so it's also quite painful to ship this right now.
But he did ship them.
Yeah, and I think that's still good. Because, like, wait, was this a dog in the pond or what on the right?
Wait, here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, this is going H4 and probably gonna make a monitor.
What can he reach?
I don't know, yeah.
He would have needed here a dog, and then he can reach this big shrine. Maybe.
Yeah, but it wouldn't go up. It's just the flaming arrows, so I think kynesie could have denied it. But this dog, I'm really not sure what it's gonna do. Oh, and kynesie got the upgrade for the shrines. That's why there was 500 wood dropping. He got this upgrade, it gives so much more gathering to the shrines. So it's looking just pretty good for kynesie at this point. Did age up to H4. He does have a very decent eco, but kynesie is just out booming, and he's gonna scale much better because he's just gonna have so much stronger units.
Yeah.
Can you click on the Yumi?
Where's the Yumi?
You didn't need to move the screen.
Actually.
Yeah, here. Look at this, 37 attack. He didn't even ship any upgrade, but he already got 37 attack on his Yumis because of the Daimyo and the Golden Pavilion and the H4 upgrade. 37 is just really a lot. It's basically the attack of an Imperial Yumi without any other stuff.
Look at the spikes in cover mode. Now you realize that it's not good to bring your packs in cover mode versus ashes. It doesn't help you.
He was probably just trying to buy time or something.
More wards.
Yeah, this is a very passive game now. It's kind of funny compared to the previous game, which was all the time a constant fight around the water for like at least 5 minutes non-stop, and now they're just like boss sitting back and walling up because Titi is also walling up, and yeah, it's gonna be a long game.
Do we have time with you?
Yeah, we have time. I'm just gonna run out of stuff to say at some point because when I already see so many wars going up.
Well, I can tell you that Yu and Luke Tom, they rescheduled for 1 hour later. So in fact, we have 3 hours for this series.
Good. We might need it. We're already 1 hour in after 1 game and a half, and could go to 5 games. So. Yeah.
2 piece. Oh yeah. It's so good. Look at this.
Oh yeah, that's really smart.
Yeah.
But it's not like the Seminole. The Seminole give you 25%. 2 pieces are interesting, but 10% is nice, but it's not the biggest deal.
It is pretty nice and it's not so expensive.
Yeah.
It's 175 food and 175
and
coin.
And he
no,
can
150
yeah.
wood and 150
Yeah,
coin.
it's not so expensive. And he can get the other tech which gives cheaper buildings.
Yeah,
if
but
he wants to build like his rice paddies and stuff.
yeah, even walls are
Shrines.
cheaper.
Yeah.
He upgraded his walls.
Yeah, he did.
2
upgrade
heavy
his
cannons,
walls.
a factory here, another factory.
Bus factory is already for Tit out quite quickly, and then
Yeah, and they're on wood.
yeah, and the heavies. And wow, 3 horse artillery and a covering. I think he needs a mortar, at least 1-2 mortars against these walls now.
Yeah, but you need more houses.
Yeah.
74 villagers for kynesie and also 20 shrines. He built them back with all his villagers because the crows are dead in his base. 1 villager more and he's full, right?
Yeah, so Kinesis Explorer sorry, are still dead in Tit's base, yeah? Like you said, it's insane. I mean, it means he also couldn't build TCs with them. He had to build with villagers, and I mean, it's just really annoying, I think.
But this wall is really not so good here.
Oh, there's a hole there, yeah. Wow, but there's so many layers already.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes.
5. Yes, it is no rush 40. But here on the side, there's 1 and a half and another.
He's probably gonna
2/3.
finish his walls at some point, and if he feels, he's right now. I think he's focusing on taking more map control with walls, and then if he gets pressure, maybe he will finish the walls inside. And there is indeed a monitor, but yeah, I mean, I guess he can crack shot the wall and get some HP of it, but it's not. I don't think it's worth spending so many resources on it.
Yeah,
But
he
at
has
the
a-
same
he
time-
has a 2 take here.
The monitor can crack shot the flaming arrows, to be honest, and this could be interesting. And he has the tech to get cheaper buildings.
But look, kynesie, he's stacking so many resources. We will see in H5, I can tell you.
Maybe H5, but I don't know, because Tit is apparently going to push now. He's gonna be 200 pop, and 200 pop Dutch is 150 pop of units, and that's quite a lot. So I'm not sure Kynesie will be able to H.
Yeah,
He
but the
might
problem
try
is,
it.
the
but
problem is for Tit that he has still veteran routers, veteran hussars, and
But he has H4 skirmishers and he has artillery.
yeah, his
So-
artery is upgraded.
I don't know. Is Kynesie gonna spend now on more units, like 200, or I guess it's just gonna try to go H5. You're right.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, flaming arrows are in a solid position to shoot at the skirmishers. But then again, coverings are better than flaming arrows in the artillery war. It's lagging. Alright, 20 minutes.
Oh,
Kynesie aging up.
surprising! It's lagging! Let's not talk about the lag.
Kynesie clicking H5 at 20 minutes, that's really early for 1v1, you usually don't even do H5 ever.
Oh no! Here, 1 covering died.
But yeah, these coverings were really out of position, I don't know why they were so forward there.
He could bring Huss here, but then of course here we go behind his walls, I
Yeah,
believe so.
there's no way for it to do anything right now, he needs more coverings. Oh, to use the monitor crack shot, and there we go. Killing 2.5 flaming arrow. Already kind of like paying off for the monitor. He killed 800 resources, more than 800 resources worth of stuff, and paid around 1k resources for his monitor and the dog. So the monitor is paying off already, and sieging down the wall as well. Can even crack shot the native post.
H5, and he have the let's say it's a great Buddha, and he gives you the ability to see the whole map for
Yeah. Wow, and apparently it was cheaper to build than maybe. I don't know if the cheapy stuff affects your
you know.
age up cost because you build. Can you click on the 2p and check if it's only
Yeah.
for wood or...
It's not written.
No, yeah, it is if you click there and out. Buildings and wood cost. Okay, so it doesn't work on wonders. Like when you go H5, it doesn't.
The one
start.
that don't cost wood.
Yes, that's what I'm checking, but I was wondering if it was only wood or all cost.
I told you, this is an
I wanted to
Orinoco native. Of course I know what tax it has.
Alright, so Tid is just sieging down, but half of his units are not actually moving. And Kynesie is going in maybe? Can you check a bit like if Kynesie is got Imperial Yumis right now or?
Of course I can. Yeah.
Oh wow, he got Imperial Yumis, 55 attack. They're gonna be really hard to kill. And the cannons, the heavy cannons are going down against the flaming arrows.
Yeah, the problem is that there's not much space, but here we can see
The Yumis are just gonna kill everything. I mean, the Yumis are just so strong right now. The Hussars can't kill them for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Well, there's still one heavy cannon alive.
Yeah. If the heavy can, but I mean it's so low HP. Kynesie could just shoot it so easily with his Yumis. Yeah, you see it's dead now. The daimyo actually sniped it, and he's killing the artillery with his daimyo.
Nice.
I don't know if it's worth it, but I guess his daimyo was quite strong, but
Yeah,
he
and
still
look
got
at the
another
military
one.
population. On some point, Tit was ahead, and now he's behind. We need much more Huss. But of course, as Japanese, he can just stay behind the walls and shoot with his Yumis because of the range of them.
It's honestly over because now Tit can't afford to age up. He needs to defend, and he will never be able to defend against these Yumis. Even with artillery and walls, I don't think it's enough. Like the Yumis are so strong. If Kynesie had some flaming arrows, they kill everything.
So many horse artillery, 5 of them, nice.
Yeah,
They
we
will do
will
good
see.
body. But we see here one flaming arrow already for Kynesie, and let's check, maybe he's training more of them.
Yeah, he got a forward castle.
No, he's not at the moment.
And I mean, yeah, more horse artillery in queue for Tit, but I think it's like gathering for H5. But Kynesie is not pushing. The walls of Tit are not upgraded, so Kynesie could have been pushing it pretty easily, I think.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Kynesie don't know that the walls are not upgraded, or do you think this explorer is in line of sight here?
Nah, probably not, but he could
Because
try.
He's dead, and so he's not in line of sight.
What is next to this wall here? There's a red dot. Oh, this wall was not built, so maybe he doesn't know yet.
And he is on Dutch consulate at the moment. I think he has a bank.
Yeah, he got a bank already. And probably gonna get the church in the arsenal.
Yeah, and he's rebuilding. And we can see here the Dutch player is aging up right now.
Yeah, so he might actually be able to age fine. Problem is that he's still 70 pop of military behind. He's eating his llamas.
Yeah, things are bad.
It's gonna help him because he's really low on food right now.
Yeah, he needs to switch to mills right now. He don't have any hunts left.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to mass to 200 so easily. And Kynesie got 200 pop of H5 stuff. Like, it's 125 pop of H5 military, and Tit got like not even 100 pop of H4 military.
Well, only the Yumis are upgraded to H5.
Oh yeah, that's true, but the Yumis are scary enough like that.
But why he split his army like this?
It's only the Yumis upgraded, but like 80% of his army is Yumis anyway, so...
But look at this split here. He's blocking now his Minutemen, so he hopes that he can bring his horse artillery in the right positioning, and here this is a good positioning. We can see that his Nagi is getting sniped, and the horse artillery is able to shoot. And he is also one Turin on top who is sniping the flaming arrows.
The thing is that the hussars are totally useless, they're gonna die like really fast to the Yumis, but the horse artillery behind buildings is really... potentially can really hurt the Yumi man.
Yeah, but now we can see here's a problem of passing. The skirms are blocking the horse artillery, and
but I mean, look how Kynesie is just killing everything and he doesn't care about the artillery. Now he's gonna run some cav in and kill all the... Oh, red coast popping, but red coast against H5 Yumis are gonna just die so fast. Like,
And here, 10
Oh.
pop of Nagi.
But nice rollies. And yeah, nice Nagi bot as well. I feel like Tips is doing like trading as good as he could hope for, but I think he's still gonna get cleaned up.
The Shogu
And
is on the artillery.
he's resigned.
Yeah, and GG.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's 1-1 now.
Yes. 1-1. Let's have a quick look. 26 minutes game. Was not so long. I was thinking we may be longer in game.
Yeah, I was expecting longer. But yeah, kynesie was just much faster H5 and much faster preparing for late game. In fact, he was never even thinking about fighting early on. He was just directly booming so hard, and Tit was shipping readers and committing more to being aggressive, and it just didn't work, I think. And then he was behind, just too behind to catch up, behind in resources, behind in tech mostly. And yes, units, I mean 55 attack Yumis is impossible to kill this.
Well, GG.
When you're not H5 yourself. Yeah, GG.
Let's move on to the next game. Is it a water map? Because I'm not sure. The next map will be High Plains.
High Plains.
Mm-hmm.
With kynesie picking first, I think this is gonna be a good map for Tit. Overall, he's a more aggressive player, and on a map with 5 TPs, it's better to be aggressive because you can get the TP line. And a defensive player such as kynesie is probably gonna have trouble. But at the same time, I know he can't play ports anymore, right? So he can't ATP on High Plains. What is kynesie honestly gonna pick? I'm really not sure.
I'm also not sure. Can he play auto?
I don't think kynesie can play auto. I don't think I've ever seen kynesie play auto, but or maybe he can a bit. I don't know. But yeah, we will see. It's gonna be. I'm really curious. I'm really curious about what kynesie is gonna pick.
Yeah, indeed.
Aztec, okay.
Do you think it's a solid pick on this map?
I don't think it's a very solid pick on High Plains overall, no. But it's his third best civ, I guess. So that's a decent pick just because it's a civ he can play the best besides ports and Japan. So it makes sense. Before the civ reset, then he can play again anyway, Japan and ports. Not sure what Tit is gonna pick against this actually.
I'm also not sure about it. I don't know the civ pool of both them so well. I just know that they are pretty good at water. And Eero.
I didn't expect Eero. Okay.
So we have a war chief civ match here.
Yeah, a watch if matchup. All right, that's interesting. I'm really curious how it's gonna play out. I don't know if they're gonna be boss aggressive or maybe kynesie is gonna camp. I think he likes to play Aztec mostly to go for the warrior priest boom and walling up. So maybe that's what he wants to do. But on High Plains, sounds pretty hard against Eero. Eero gonna be able to pressure a bit if kynesie is going for warrior priest boom, and meanwhile get the TPs, and we will see. We will see how it goes.
Yeah, indeed. So yeah, here we have High Plains and 5 TPs. It's like the EP of the Great Plains of EP, let's say, right?
Yeah, kind of. It is the EP Great Plains. It's just the TP line is so different, but yeah, it's pretty much Great Plains besides the TP line.
Yeah, and we have here in the color blue Tit playing as Eero Price, versus kynesie here in the color red, and he's playing Aztec. And we have Woodstart, what is actually good for positives, I would say. But Eero have only 100 wood on EP always.
Well, on Woodstart they have 100 wood, and usually they don't have any wood.
Because they have the Travoy, right?
Yeah. On RE they have 200 wood and can always take a TP.
Oh,
but yeah. I don't know. It doesn't matter so much. I would say they don't do so much stuff in H1 usually. These civilizations. So
Oh, really nice pick early on 95 wood here for Kynesie with the 300 wood start. Makes it so much easier to pressure early on.
well, he can either pressure early on or he can get a TP. I mean, he got already from his 300 wood start a fire pit and a house and 100 wood extra that he's floating right now. So when he gets 95 wood, he can build a trading post by just chopping 5 wood. And I hope he's gonna go for it. Would be really wasted to have so much wood and not use it. But I think he's gonna do it. Maybe.
Maybe not.
Or maybe he just really wants to go all in and keep this wood to just build super quickly the
Yeah, it would
Warhammer.
like a really all-in Russian
This would
Aztec
be-
super fast. With this
Imagine
wood, he can build so fast. His
he can
Warhammer.
ship units without 700 wood. I mean, of course it's really bad, but he can do that. Oh, Tit chopped for the house and he's building a farm with this war.
pretty greedy.
Yeah. He chopped the remaining 25 wood and got this farm, giving him 80 XP and the ability to research the food upgrades. And they also affect hunts for warchief thieves. So it's a way to get a second hunt dogs. It's more expensive than the regular hunt dogs, but it's just more greedy. And of course, if you're really out of food for some reason, you can still go on that farm, but it's not really what you want to do with it.
Sorry. Villager here. It's oh, he's picking up one of the coyotes from Tit.
Rip. I guess a boss just gonna ship 3 wheels.
Kynesie is early on bringing this hunt on the TC. Do you like the decision?
I think if he wants to go aggressive, and I think he is because he got this 200 wood stack instead of making a TP. I guess you don't want to be herding in H1 just because it's delaying your H up a bit. It's not a huge deal.
Crack shot is used. And
Oh no!
Oh, he's also back herding his own food with the crack shot.
Oh, and so much. I mean, look at the. Oh my god, it's so far now. Oh yeah, but the crack shot anyway does basically nothing against. Oh
and
my
he also
god!
lost it.
And he lost it for 200 XP because Renegado killed it. This is huge. Like, back herding and losing his explorer and giving also Kynesie 200 XP. And now imagine Kynesie going for a very, very aggressive rush and Tit not being able to scout it, for example. It could be huge.
Yeah, and Kynesie is clicking age up any second now. But Tit also age up. Tit is aging up much faster than Kynesie here. He's going for fast age up, and he has a villager who is trying to hurt this back close to his TC. It's really painful now.
Yeah, now it's already 2 dead animals and he needs to herd really fast.
He's building now a TP.
Kynesie building now a TP.
Yeah.
Oh, but
what
that's
they say.
a huge mistake. I mean, chopping 5 wood is obviously. Oh no, because he's going for ATP.
ATP.
Okay, no, all right. Well, I guess that's fine. I mean,
Yeah, why
it's
not?
legit to keep the wood for ATP for sure.
Good strategy. I like it.
I don't know. The thing is that I know how Tit plays hero and is pretty much always all in. So
Yeah, you have a lot of military shipments here, and also in H2 a lot.
yeah, well, I don't know. Kynesie investing so much in TPs, which is not so easy for Aztec. I mean, it's not like with Aztec you got so much eco or something that you can chop for TPs.
Yeah, but he's here making a half circle around his TC to protect the hunt. That's why he was maybe herding this hunt so early. There was behind some thought that he want to go for ATP and go a bit greedy.
And by the way, Aztec went for the slow age because he's building. I mean, when you ship ATP, you need to age slowly because if not, you would not have a shipment ready.
Now Tit is known that there is ATP in because this Kenya he gets shot, but Tit might lose his explorer. And a villager. Yeah, so he's not able to finish his TP, or is he?
Oh,
The
what is
passing.
it? Oh, Wow, yeah, that's pretty good for Tit.
But he's here building on top with a villager as another TP.
Yeah, but still, it's an advanced trading post, so it would be really annoying to siege down if it was going up, and now it's
Yeah.
just really easy to get down.
And you see here pretty aggressive for Kenya's first H2 shipment from Tit. And he did some damage, like he killed the explorer and now he's sieging down the CP.
But he's not actually pressuring the base, which I dislike, because kynesie was up so much later and he was being so greedy with his TPs. I feel like Tit could have tried to pressure the base a little bit.
Yeah. $600 wood and some pikes here for kynesie. He wants to kill the Kenyans. He's afraid of getting raided, but it looks like Tit get quite confused. He wants to raid, and here maybe kynesie try to trap him. I believe so.
I think they're trying to, yeah. Oh, but there's some no, it's maces. Okay.
2 maces only.
Yeah. Well, I still feel like kynesie is a bit ahead, maybe, because he got this TP line, but I'm not. Yeah, he might. He's gonna lose the field. No. Okay, Tit going back.
Yeah, Tit is playing it super careful. He could have for sure killed it, but then maybe he gets snared by the pikes.
I think he could have killed it, and maybe lose like half a Kenya, and it's worth it. Tit trying to siege his TP down, but it's gonna be a long and painful way, because his units don't have so much siege, and he has mostly hyenas. kynesie showing his army and going back. He wants to pick up his explorer, I think, and maybe force Tit to stop sieging a bit.
Oh.
Tit's stealing 2 TPs from the 600 wood.
No,
which
he's
is,
stealing only 1 because kynesie have his explorer back. But Tit wants to take it. kynesie have more units, by the way.
Is kynesie gonna be able to defend this? Huh, I don't know. There's a lot of maces. I feel like kynesie got a better ranged army right now, but the Kenyas are scary. The pikes could get sniped, especially with the hero crackshot and the hyenas. The pikes could definitely get sniped, and but Tit getting hurt by these pikes a bit too much there.
Yeah, there came the crackshot in. It doesn't did.
Oh, the crackshot
so
didn't
much.
go.
It didn't.
I think it didn't. Tit needs to go in with his Kenyas to. Oh, the 3 coyotes just being enough to snare and force the fight. Force Tit to bring his Kenyas forward. kynesie gonna try to kill them with his spikes. Tit is not reacting, so he's gonna lose his Kenyas to the melee.
Yeah, but he
unit, I
brings
think.
5 more tomahawks.
Yeah, tomahawks are gonna be useless against this mass of maces.
But he's pulling his units as much as he can,
yeah.
that he can bring them under the war hut.
Yeah, Tit trying to just micro it and block with his tomahawks and everything, but there's just so many maces. And kynesie killed the explorer again and got again 200 XP for it, and then sent back smartly his explorer to finish the TP after he got that 200 XP. And so kynesie is gonna have his 4 training posts up. And he's gonna clean up. So now it's pretty much game, I guess. I mean,
Huh.
I don't know what.
But
hero
there's
can do.
also 9 mace coming.
Yeah, the good thing is for Tit that he got much more bills for some reason. But still, if this TP line gets stagecoached, Aztec is ahead, and he got the map control. He denies the war hut now. There's nothing. I don't think anything can defend this war hut right now.
But there is no stagecoach incoming.
Now you can't see it on the UI.
Oh.
Sadly, it's the only tech you can't see. So it could be on the way. I hope it is. We will see. 5 bills coming in for kynesie. I like this because he anyway got the map control now and everything. He can definitely afford to ship 5 bills. So now the eco is really close.
Yeah, it looks quite good for kynesie with the 40 piece. Yeah, it is still close. I agree on this, but still, I think it's actually kynesie favored when you get the stagecoach in.
With the stagecoach, it's really kynesie favored, I think.
He's trying to sneak in here this Kanyas to get some villagers.
Yeah. They might kill 1 villager there. Not sure. Yeah, he's gonna die.
Any idea what might be now Tit want to do after he loses his forward warhard?
Tit could try to age, but he's chopping so much wood, I guess he's not. So, but wait, the Kenyans are getting snared and they're getting shot quite a lot. But yeah, Tit could just, I guess, try to remass and push out, but well, I guess if kynesie gives him enough times, then Hero gets better units in late colonial because they have a ton of upgrades for the infantry, and they have actually a real cav, Kenya. But if kynesie is pushing soon, or at least if he gets a stagecoach, he will have a window where he can hurt Hero because he will get more eco. But actually, kynesie is gonna age.
Yeah, he is, and he has a stagecoach.
Yeah. I guess it's fine as well, right? Tit doesn't really have enough military to punish anything right now. He got a bit more units than kynesie, but really 8 cav and 9 hyenas is really not so much. He's gonna try to siege down the TPs, but it's gonna take a while.
This is also painful because it's ATP and there's also more HP, right?
More HP and a range attack, yeah. So that's just buying kynesie a ton of time to age up right now. And he's behind in military, but it's not like he got nothing. He got a bit of units. And if he can train more coyotes, for example, in transition, or maybe some pumas because of the mass of Kenya, he could be able to hold. He will lose 1, maybe 2, probably 2 trading posts. But I think at the end of the day, kynesie will be okay. And when he's H3, it's gonna surprise it. I don't think he will be ready to fight an H3, and can you show again kynesie's deck? Or maybe we didn't check the decks actually.
We did check.
Oh, 10 coyotes and 6 eagle runner knights are gonna be very scary shipments. 10 coyotes is just a lot, and Hero doesn't have any tomahawk right now. Oh, but he's snaring. He did kill 2 maces, 3 maces now, but that's not a huge deal. He's still going back, and so kynesie is aging and Tit is going back. So that's very good for him.
And do you think this is a slow or fast age up? Because he didn't
slow.
Use his fast age up.
Yeah, I wonder why he didn't go fast age up not right now. You're right. He's aging up slowly again. So it's gonna be long. But he's anyway gonna hit Fortress now in 10 seconds or something.
Yeah, but look, Tit, his resources, he's gonna age up right now.
Oh yeah, he clicked aged up. Oh wow. But Tit also doesn't, well, he doesn't have the choice actually. He already uses a fast age for colonial. So now he needs to age up slowly, and that's gonna be a nice window for kynesie to push. And look, he's getting, meanwhile, the training post down.
He aged up with School Knights.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I feel like aging up fast is better than getting Skull Knights, but
he didn't get pressured, and he also didn't do a Fire Pit boom with the Warrior Priest.
Yeah. kynesie taking back his training post, so he's gonna be really okay on that point.
So why is Tit's score higher than kynesie's? He has more economic, right?
The echo is really close. Taking into account the TPs, it's very close. I think the scores are quite close, and it's totally fine. Kynesie is gonna get more when he gets also his H3 shipments in, and then Tit later will also get H3 shipments, and we'll catch up. But right now it's just a lot of veteran coyotes and also upgraded maces. But mostly the coyotes are scary because there are only 3 tomahawks actually. I was thinking there's no tomahawks, but he makes 3 of them, but it's not gonna matter. And there's a big right click potential for kynesie right now. He can really, if he can find the army of Tit, he can clean it up. So Tit needs to hide right now. He can't, I don't think he can afford to fight this.
No, because he is aging, and I would believe that kynesie going to push directly under TC when he sees that he's aged.
What did he age up with? Oh, the crates. He is not gonna be able to gather these. That's huge. That's just really sad. Maybe he can ship 6 Kanyas or something and upgrade his Kanyas and take a fight.
He escaped here the villagers. Oh, this is going down, and also the warhead here.
Oh wow, that's really big. 200 XP, kynesie getting his shipment, just denying the boss of the warheads.
The big bottom from the TC is coming in for Euro.
Yeah, and 8 for his brothers. But the positioning is really not good for Tit sadly. He was not able to pop his units where he wanted to. So all his hyenas are gonna get cleaned up by the coyotes, I think.
Yeah, look how fast it drops.
Yeah, and now Tit is coming in to fight with his new units, newly popped from the DC. But yes, it just on the wrong side, you know, like they're not doing so much.
Yeah, and here kynesie is cleaning up the whole army, and he keeps sieging with some Skonites and some pikes.
Oh, yeah.
He's not able to pop more units from this table.
That's pretty much game over, I think. kynesie got the 40 piece now.
Yeah.
So he's really ahead in eco. He's cleaning up. Look where Tit is hunting. Yeah, indeed. I mean, and the Tit villagers on the right, can you show again? Are gonna meet one of kynesie's villas. So any second kynesie could send his 20 veteran coyotes on the right.
Yeah, he's bringing 5 at least.
Yeah, so he's just gonna kill villas and running around and just maybe finding the villas on wood on top now. We will see, but it's gonna be really hard for Tit to hold this, I think.
Oh, these villagers are smart and going back.
Look at its resources right now. There's nothing, like 9 villas on wood, 8 villas on coin, and nothing else. Because all the villas are just walking.
Yeah, and trying to hide, but
Yeah.
he was able. Oh, GG. This was fast.
Yeah, Tit did resign. It was just over. Like, this fight was just insanely good. Look at this. I mean, kynesie had less stuff, but upgraded, and Tit had like split units, like on some under his TC, some next to his table or something, and he just got cleaned up so hard. And it was just a game losing fight, that's all. The first fight was already quite bad for Tit, and the second fight just sealed the deal. Can we have the resources? I'm curious to see who would. Oh wow, okay, Tit actually outgathered.
Yeah, but it was getting close that
Yeah.
kynesie take over because of the stagecoach.
Yeah.
Well, GG. It's a match point for kynesie right now. It's 2-1.
Yeah. Still a close series, but kynesie taking the lead, and now I believe it's up to Tit to pick first. Or wait, yeah, I think
Tit needs to pick first. Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. He won game 1.
Yeah. So and there's still reset. It's gonna give a lot of options to kynesie to counter Tit.
Yeah, next map is going to be Alaska.
Oh well, I guess Tit is just gonna go India there.
Tit is gonna go India, and maybe we see another one port.
Maybe ports, or maybe Japan. Yeah, gonna be interesting, but I would really be surprised to see Teak playing anything else than India right now. Especially when it's a match point, he really can't afford to lose, so he might as well pick India now. And yeah, I'm not sure what kynesie is gonna answer, if it's gonna be Jap or Ports, but maybe interesting.
Well, I would expect ports, but there's no TP map, so maybe he's going for Japanese. How good is Japanese on water on EP? Can it counter India?
Japanese is alright on water, but I feel like India is just faster. We will see.
So it seems like that the players after these two exhausting games want to do a small break, like a be right back.
3 exhausting games.
Three. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's 3 games already. Yeah, it's 1.5 hours to be fair. Yeah, so we are back.
We're
when
gonna
the
be
players
back.
are back.
Yeah, when they got their sieves, we're gonna come back and see you soon, guys.
Yeah, see you soon, guys, and I will play some nice music for you. So guys, here we go. Game 4 on Alaska. Tit versus kynesie, and it's a match point for kynesie. I'm curious, what's gonna happen now? We will see some water play? For sure we will. Yeah, Alaska no TP, and for sure Ports is going for water. Brits is also really good at water. What do you say about this, Kaiser? Can you come close to the mic, please?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Tit and kynesie, and it's gonna be a remake of the game 1, I guess, with this water map.
Oh, why remake? Because now we see here Tit in the color blue, he's playing Brits. Why remake then? And on the other side, we have kynesie in the color red, and he's playing Ports.
It's not the same sieves, it's not gonna be exactly the same, it's also not the same map, but it's gonna be another heavy water fight, I'm pretty sure. It's a coin start. That's not very impactful, I guess.
Spyglass is already used. I want to see where. Here. Not the best spot. Both players are picking up the coin treasures in base. For kynesie it was 50 coin. Ah, I misclicked.
Alright, yeah, and they are gonna be scouting all H1 long, and eventually finding treasures and maybe fighting each other.
Do we have on Alaska some nice treasures?
Yeah, sometimes you get that's 150 XP, and there's big wood treasures as well, like 110 wood, I think, or is it only 80? The one with 3 cougars, I think it depends. You got also 95 wood sometimes with 2 bears.
90 coin here, this is a really nice one. 90 food, it's also good. And
60 wood.
60 wood. So the
okay, and 95 wood or 150 XP is very good as well, yeah.
Nice treasures here. Well, this is not so nice, honestly. The treasures on this map we have always here around and also here on top.
Don't move so much.
Let me. Mostly the nice treasures, and here and here and here in the middle, they're mostly not so nice. Stop moving so much. I can't wait to see the decks of each player. Tit here is waiting for his crack shot. Milemode, here was this old La Pistoleros. He is picking up the native. It's Cherokee Riverman. He's scouting right now. He has a medicine man. This is really the healer. It's not so interesting to pick. Oh, this hurt. Was not heard it correctly over the town center. Vinny would say us. The Cherokee is rescued. What do you expect them? Did we check the decks? Water deck.
Yeah, well, of course.
But it's a defending water deck. That's not an eco water deck.
Yeah, there's again no schooners in deck and no upgrades, so yeah, it's what I was saying, right? It's gonna be a remake. kynesie is probably gonna go for water boom. Can you check his deck? Yeah, it's the same deck like game 1, so he's gonna go for water boom with the upgrades and schooners and stuff. So I think we're gonna see again kynesie trying to water boom and Tit trying to shut it down, basically shut the water boom down and just pressure. But instead of going in, yeah, he did go for bricks, which I didn't really expect.
Yeah, schooners is coming in 4 pots, as you pointed out that he wants to go for water boom. He scouted the whole shore, but also this Cherokee Riverman is scouting here the shore to have line of sight.
Yeah. What kind of treasures they got? Not so much stuff, right?
50 coin, 30 coin, 90 coin. It's not so much. It's more for kynesie than for Tit, but Tit has Cherokee Riverman. But kynesie is here picking up 60 wood. Both players are aging right now. Is Tit going here for the 150 XP? Yeah, he's bringing his Cherokee.
But yeah, I'm really curious to see what plan Tit got this time. kynesie got the same sieve like the game 1. He's also gonna go for water boom, so it's probably gonna be pretty similar. The only thing that's gonna change a lot is the layout of the map, the shape of the shore. Obviously, it's more water on this map than on Manchuria. The water is a bit bigger, especially around here. You
But
don't
how
have
many,
this kind of.
how many whales you have here? You have only.
Oh, you have 5
Also,
whales,
on Manchuria, you have 5 whales.
and there's more fish, and it's just more water. It's more all around the map. The shore is just much bigger. So this is gonna matter, of course, but it's still gonna be very similar to game 1 for Kynesie. Oh, who's gonna get this? 150 XP. Nice.
Huh?
Kynesie got it.
Crackshot OP.
And he could even kill Tit now. He got more HP. Oh well, Tit is gonna age, so I guess not. He could have, I think, instead of walking, but it doesn't matter so much.
But look, there's something in the middle.
Yeah, not sure if it's Tit. Okay, he's dropping a Rax. I was not sure if he would be just taking map control with his Manos, but he's also dropping a Rax pretty forward, really close to Kynesie's base. Kynesie made a small wall to block a bit the units. And
There's already, yeah, the wall you pointed out, right? I'm just so confused about this gameplay, it's not so standard.
But Kynesie did scout that Rex right now, and that's gonna be impactful. He's even buying a door to escape his explorer and to, of course, later on have a door here, because when he was up a bit more, then he needs a why do I call it a door? I'm sorry, a gate.
No.
But he can definitely like use this gate later on, but it's quite an investment. I mean, it's 50 wood, 55 wood actually, including the walls that was there before. It's really expensive.
Tit is making pikes.
Oh, he needs to deny this bit of wall here, but he's reacting just fine and trying to get as much HP off his villager as possible.
But the problem is there's also a tower next, and we have also a dock already.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but he denied this wall, so... And he killed the villager.
No, the tower is actually from Tit, and it was shooting at the villager, and Kainesie's going pretty greedy. Schooners, 700 wood, and now already the first upgrade. But he's also building here a dog. This is greedy.
Yes, that's the same build that they like in game 1, and
he also made a caravel already.
Yeah, and he made a boat in this cliff, because you can't always make a boat in the cliff. It's just harder to find the right spot, but it's always possible to drop a dock in the cliff. Yeah, you say a boat in the cliff, I'm not sure, but a dock in the cliff. It's a nice trick. You don't need to only build on the beach. And he got a tower in a very nice spot, because it's just controlling a lot of water and this choke.
Look at this, Kainesie is bringing in some villagers to get TC fire.
Yeah, and he gets 63 TC fire. Which is exactly what you need to kill pikes in 2 volleys. And Tit is actually fighting Minutemen with a spikeman, but this is suicide. Like, he's just gonna waste. There's a TC shooting and the Minutemen just are tanking so much with a 20% melee resistance there. 200 HP.
Took cover, it's popping here to bring down the tower.
Yeah, and Tit falling back. So at the end of the day, Tit just like wasted a ton of pikes for only 2 Minutemen, which he didn't need to do, because you can anyway come back and kill the Minutemen when they have no HP anyway.
This was not such a great decision here from Tit, I believe.
Yeah, he wasted a lot. And but at least he's gonna get this caravel down and maybe might escape his... No, he lost his own caravel as well. We see 13 pikes died for Tit, that's way too much. And all this wood invested into pikes is less wood for Manos, of course. Or for warships or whatever. Where are...
Yeah, what you searching for?
Did Tit really lose 2 caravels already? I saw him lose only 1, I didn't see the second one.
Yeah, you see it was popping there, and from the back there was scanning the caravels to snipe down.
Yeah, that's looking like a really bad game for Teed right now. It's maybe the end of the series. A really close and intense series, but this game looks just really much in favor of Teed, of Kynesie, sorry. Interesting to see that Teed carries on his canoes so that his dock could get some attack. But the tower is really good against canoes, I think. The tower and the dock as well. So Teed is falling back with 4 canoes left, but it's not gonna be enough to challenge his caravels.
I
And
like the decision of canoes, but maybe it's already too late. I mean, not directly too late, but Kynesie this time make sure to pressure early on with the caravel shipment.
advanced dock coming in for Kynesie.
Oh, this is so early.
Yeah. No, sorry, advanced dock coming in for Tits. And he's building a dock here. I think he just wants to make sure that he doesn't lose water completely. He wants to have at least 1 foot in the water. And he popped 2 canoes.
It's still not over the game. Let's not call it a GG because Tit is trying here to build up some stuff with an advanced dock and a tower.
Yeah, it's not exactly over, but it's looking very bad for Tit. It's just like, and he's got only pikes. Of course, they can do the job against a tower, a dog, and this kind of stuff. But that is at the end of the day shitty units. And when Kynesie gets H3 or even just makes a military now, the pikes are gonna be really weak. We will see how it goes. But Kynesie is looking just way ahead in eco already.
Yeah, the eco looks pretty great for ports.
Yeah, and Brits should have should be closer to ports, but he didn't ship 5 years and he didn't make so many manos. Tit is water booming himself though.
Yeah, but what is this here? This blue.
That's a Cherokee rifleman.
Yeah.
And the pikes are nice, but I mean, yes, caravels are just gonna deny any siege next to the shore. So pikes can basically only siege on this part of the map because everything else is too close to the shore, and the caravels are going to shoot at the pikes.
Does caravels count in the military unit population?
No.
But where does he have? He has some crossbows and still 3 Minutemen alive. So basically, Tit could go and siege down this wall. He's gonna do it. He has some notcars. They have a great siege attack.
Yeah, he made this native post to build canoes, I think.
Yeah.
But he also made notcars out of it, which is interesting. Tit is chasing the crossbows with his spikes. But that's just buying a lot of time for Kynesie, and he's anyway escaping them on the other side. Oh, musketeers, okay. So now Tit is recommitting to making real units, kind of, and to really fight in colonial, I think.
Oh, but so many musketeers here popping. They will do nothing with these musketeers. I mean the pikes.
Yeah, the pikes are not gonna do much.
This
Oh wow, it's really good volleys for Kynesie right there.
But Tit is going mana booming. He has 170 mana pop.
Yeah, and he shipped 5 years, so Tit did catch up a little bit in eco, but he's still quite behind, and it's not gonna get any better because Kynesie got the control of most of the water, and he got two town centers. So Kynesie is just gonna keep booming more and more, while Tit can just drop like a few extra manas and maybe some fishing boats, but not so many. And yeah, Kynesie is just gonna be way ahead in eco. Oh wow, Tit is dropping some forward walls.
But they're not the greatest. There will be a hole. between the TP and.
You think there's a hole here?
Yeah, there's a hole. He's going to test. Look at it. You see?
Oh yeah, there's a big wall actually.
I'm a 3D player.
Big
Of
hole.
course, there's a hole. This wall is not good. Oh, I was thinking he test if there's a hole, but in fact he's going there to make more walls.
Yeah, he kind of dropped his walls in a hurry. They're not the cleanest you can get, but it's gonna do the job, I guess, kind of.
Oh, what is this water fight here? He's
Oh.
sitting down at the same time as the
Kynesie is aging, and meanwhile Tid is pushing, so that's quite a good timing for Tid to be pushing this position. And it could be huge if Tid could get this down, because it's like a big choke.
Can you click on this dock here? I want to see. Yeah, there's 7 fishing boats inside, so Tid is forced to go back. He was able to siege down the dock, but did he kill any caravels?
Look at these caravels. Maybe he killed one at some point. 2. Yeah, I think he killed one maybe, but I mean, Kynesie is aging. He's actually aged up now. He got the card, and he's getting upgrades for his caravels, and they're gonna get super strong soon. And Tid has really basically no.
Yeah, and he lost already
No.
17 of them, if I was reading it right. And 17 is 1k7 wood.
17, really?
Yeah. It's so
Oh my
much.
god, yeah, it's a lot of them. It's like more than 4 caravels worth of resources. So now Kynesie is H3. He can get frigate, so he will. Yeah, he got one frigate, he shipped it. And it's just gonna get even more control of the water now. And of course Tid has the control of the land, but this doesn't matter that much. I think water is more impactful here. This tower is gonna go down, but once Kynesie is bringing in this frigate here, there's gonna be no more fighting for Tid. I think he's gonna. Well, he's anyway already going back. Adding up himself, gonna take quite a long time. Still 1 minute 30 before his H3 and can get his own H3 stuff.
What's going on here? A small raid was going on. But,
There's more pressure from Kynesie.
Yeah, I think not so much happening. And on Kainesie's side of the map, we can see there's not so much fish left. And you have a ton, 41 fishing boats. I mean, wait, 41 fishing boats and we have 5 voids. This is 20 fishing boats, so he needs to delete 21 fishing boats at the end.
Yeah, but he still has some fish, and look at this, there's so many hassles. That could be what brings Tid back in the game. I mean,
and Tid is
just-
aging behind.
yeah, just a few unupgraded musketeers there is not enough of an anti-cav. I was wondering why Kynesie was pushing out with no anti-cav, and then I was thinking, yeah, maybe anyway Tid doesn't have any cav, but there's just so many hussars, and look, a batch of 5 extra hussars coming in. And it's gonna totally clean up Kynesie here. I don't think it matters that much just because Kynesie got all the water control and he got just much more score, you know. But it's definitely a good start for Kynesie, for Tid there. But yeah, Kynesie aging up to H4 now.
It's sweet for Kynesie here that he's able to age. But I'm not sure what is he doing with so many boats. I mean, he is kind of the end. But he's going to push here on the water. This fishing boat will see it, and also here's a tower. Advanced dock as well for build. And this advanced dock here doing some work. But the fishing boat, 800 HP to 1k4.
The caravels, you mean?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so the warships of Kynesie are way better, and you got much more of them. I mean, look at this armada of boats. It's just so many. Like there's like what 4 caravels or 5 caravels and 2 frigates on the field for kynesie. It's just so many boats. I think even if advanced docks is dealing a lot of damage to the boats right now, kynesie can still afford to just kill these docks and totally shut down the water, even if he needs to lose some boats for it.
I got a question. Oh, look here. Is it possible for Tit to go for trade monopoly with two native forces?
I have no idea if trade monopoly works on this map. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, one canoe is popping and it's going here back inside. He had some canoes inside. So now it's really going to pressure. But there's also so many stuff. There's some goons with great.
Well, there's much more stuff for Tit right now, but yeah, not really so many musketeers. So kynesie really shut down the water now. I think it's gonna be really hard for Tit to come back on water at this point. And it also means much more fish for kynesie because all this part of the map has some fish left.
Oh, but look at this.
It's not gonna matter.
No.
It's such.
Oh yeah, there's so much more.
The stats are so different between these boats. He only got offshore support on them and
yeah, look,
just dying.
125 attack was dead.
That doesn't even kill the caravel. So yeah, Tit resigning because now he's just so behind in eco. kynesie got the control of the water.
I lost so many betting points.
And he's ahead in score and ahead by 1 age. So yeah. kynesie won 3-1 this best of 5.
Yeah, and he's moving on to round of 8.
Round of 8. That's gonna be interesting.
Indeed.
Alright, so congratulations to kynesie.
Yeah, congratulations to kynesie. Thank you for typing it.
Yes. Oh boy.
It's
Yeah, I will fix. There's just a wire of the mouse going on the keyboard, and it's a German keyboard, so it's really painful to type.
So yeah, what do you say about these stats?
Well, yeah, Tit did clean up at some point, but it didn't really matter just because kynesie was already so ahead, thanks to the water, mostly.